put him on another VOP without subpoenas, and we'll either do a deal or he will enter it might be a plea to the bench agreement, it might be a straight up plea, or it could be then setting it for VOP evidentiary. But I think at this point a VOP evidentiary hearing is extremely unlikely. I don't think that will happen. So he has some tough decisions to make that we'll have to talk. And I will let the court know, we did have a meeting with an interpreter set at the jail, but the interpreter had a death in the family, so we had to reschedule that. That will be with this inmate and a few other inmates of mine, not this Friday, but the following Friday. So within 2+ weeks, we're ready, but of course the court has only limited opportunities. So, but maybe we can do a March date. I don't know if anything is available.
We have March 17th at 9 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor. That will be great. We will meet and then advise the state and see if we can work something out.
Okay, thank you.
Next up is Rebecca Calder.
Okay. I'm sorry, what's his name?
Rebecca Calder.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Thank you. Your Honor, Miss Calder, we have a plea agreement for.
Okay, and this is, let me back up. Mr. Vasquez Benitez's case number is 21 CF 2886. We just finished his case, and Miss Rebecca Calder is present, and her case number is 24 CF 2529.
Yes, Your Honor.
Present. Okay.
And Ms. Calder also, it's not before the court, but she also has a new law misdemeanor that we're going to be resolving under the same agreement. It is 26 MM 28. Mm-hmm. It's a second-degree misdemeanor theft of utility services.
Okay.
Sorry. They call it a petty theft sometimes, but it's a second-degree misdemeanor.
Okay.
Did you have a question?
Yeah.
Is there anything changed? Your Honor, so we have an agreement that she's signing that we've previously been over.
Okay.
And
Sorry.
I need to flip it back over so I can remember what it says. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I got a copy on my phone too. Your Honor, this is a reinstate modify, so we do not need a score sheet.
Okay.
I'm just pulling it up on my phone. Probation already should have a copy.
Yes, sir.
And may I, just your indulgence, Your Honor, just
Sure.
Pull up the right one. Okay, good. May I approach, Your Honor? And Your Honor, this is, I apologize, these are all handwritten.
Okay.
I used block letters and hopefully it's
That's fine.
legible. Thank you.
Yes, that's fine. Thank you. Thank you so much.
So much. Ma'am, may I have a moment with you?
Sure. All right. So, good afternoon, Ms. Calder. If you'll please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth? If so, say, I do.
I do.
Thank you. You can put your hand down if you'll just state your name, please.
Rebecca Calder.
Thank you. You are here in case 24 CF 2529 on allegations that you violated your probation. I'm looking at an affidavit filed on January 8th, 2026, and it includes 3 allegations. And have you had a chance to talk to your lawyer about those allegations?
Your Honor, I will confess, because I did not have her file.
Okay.
For some reason, I don't know if it's a recent assignment. I did not have her file. I do know that I do anticipate that one of the grounds was the theft that she's pleading out. I don't know if the other two were technical in nature, like cost or something, but.
Financial.
Financial.
I will run through them. Ground one is the new arrest that is the subject of 26 MM 28. Then ground two is failure to pay restitution. And it says that Ms. Calder is $150 in arrears as of January 7th, 2026. And then ground three is failure to pay court costs. And it states that Ms. Calder is in arrears in the amount of $143.55 as of January 7th. Those are the three allegations.
Yes, Your Honor. And under the agreement, which she does understand, is she has to complete those original requirements. So, for instance, the cost, which is outstanding, needs to be taken care of, but it can be taken care of in due course during the probation period.
I can make a
Yes.
payment Friday.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so Ms. Calder, I just read out the three allegations that you violated your probation. Do you need any additional time to talk to Mr. Medina about those allegations?
No.
Okay, and do you understand the rights that you give up when you admit to violations of probation? Do you understand you have the right to have an evidentiary hearing and make the state prove the allegations?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand you're giving up that right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and is anybody forcing you or threatening you to admit the violations?
No, ma'am.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's in this agreement?
No, ma'am.
All right. Have you read and signed the agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And is that your signature on the back?
Yes, it is.
All right. Have you had any drugs, alcohol, medicine, any type of substance in the last 24 hours?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Are you satisfied with the services of your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're also before the court in 26 MM 28, which is your new misdemeanor case. The charge is theft of utility services, which is a second-degree misdemeanor with a maximum penalty of 60 days in jail. Have you had a chance to talk to Mr. Medina about that charge?
Your Honor, may I?
Yes.
I know that the court was addressing.
Wait, there you go.
She intends to make a no contest plea and in her best interest deemed that she wants to go ahead and put that behind her. I didn't go over those facts of the misdemeanor case in detail. She does, however, want to put it behind her with a best interest plea.
And have 50 days in jail.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, sir. Thank you.
So I'm looking. Okay, well, I'll get to that in just a second.
And we do not, Your Honor, we do not dispute there's a factual basis for the plea.
Okay.
Factual basis means there's some evidence. You don't have to agree with all of it, but it's in your best interest to do the deal.
Okay. Okay.
So I am.
It involves a
looking-
neighbor and $60 to whom will be paid restitution, Your Honor.
Okay. I'm looking at the VOP case, and it appears that Ms. Calder is only on probation for, well,
Count one.
yeah, but I think that on my docket it might be different, but it's, the charge is theft of $300 to $10,000 from a person 65 years of age or older. That is the charge for probation. In
That was
20
the underlying.
Yes, I'm just confirming that because on my docket it had two charges. I'm looking at the order of probation, and there was only a plea to that one charge, so, or probation on that one charge. I'm just trying to make sure that
Yes, Your Honor.
that I'm covering my
Yes, Your
bases
Honor.
here. All right, so in 26 MM 28, have you had a chance to talk to Mr. Medina about the new misdemeanor case that we've been talking about?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do you need any more time to talk to him?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Do you understand that you have the right to go to trial in your misdemeanor case, the new case, and that you're giving up that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand you're giving up other constitutional rights by entering a plea in that case?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Are you entering the plea in the misdemeanor case freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
Is anybody forcing you or threatening you?
No, ma'am.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's in this agreement?
No, ma'am.
Is there any DNA that the state or the defense is aware of in the new case?
No, Your Honor.
Not to our knowledge.
Okay. And is there a stipulation to the factual basis?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And ma'am, if you're not a U.S. citizen, do you understand that the plea could subject you to deportation?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Are you admitting all of the allegations that you violated your probation in 24 CF 2529?
Yes, ma'am.
I accept your admission. I find it was freely and voluntarily entered. In 26 MM 28, how do you plead to count 1, theft of utility services?
No contest.
I accept your plea. I find it was freely and voluntarily entered. Looks like there was a previous adjudication of guilt in the CF case of that one charge that Ms. Calder's on probation for.
Yes, Your Honor.
The court does find that she's guilty of violating her probation based on the admission. And I'm referring to the 24 CF case right now. Probation will be reinstated and modified to add 24 hours of community service and an anti-theft class. You must complete original requirements. There is a $100 VOP cost of prosecution fee, $150. It says $200
Right,
PD
Your Honor.
fees.
That
but-
was including the misdemeanor with the understanding the 24 CF case would have the 150.
Correct, yes, and then the misdemeanor is only going to have 50. So $150 in PD fees is imposed in the CF case, $50 of which is the application fee. Then, let's see, did I cover everything with the VOP so far? I haven't gotten to the misdemeanor yet.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Then in the 26 MM 28 case, there is an adjudication of guilt as charged, and I'm thinking it's probably time served.
It is time, credit for time served,
I
but
see.
she also has to do restitution of $60 to Gregory Brubaker.
Okay, so the sentence is time served. The court is ordering restitution in the amount of $60 to Gregory Brubaker and
There's also-
imposing
I'm sorry.
the cost, $50 in a PD fee and $270 in court costs, and all of that, the restitution and the court cost and the misdemeanor, the PD fee, will all be transferred over to be paid during probation in 24 CF 2529. So you will have all of the probationary term to pay those things, the restitution, and can she pay that through probation, or is that something I have to?
I told her to discuss it with probation, because the last thing she wants to do is go over to a neighbor's house she's been
Yeah.
disagreeing with and try to hand them money, so.
She can pay that through probation as long as that's on the order, that those monetaries are being paid.
Do it
Yes.
through the misdemeanor probation? I'm sorry.
No, you're going to
You're
go.
only going to do criminal felony probation.
Yes, but
Probation.
all of your costs and fees and the
Okay.
restitution in the misdemeanor case will be paid during
Okay.
probation on your felony
Okay.
case. So we're just transferring all the monetary obligations from misdemeanor
Okay.
into the felony case.
So when I leave the jail today, I call the probation officer, correct?
You will see Officer
Okay.
Howell before you leave the
I'm sorry.
courtroom.
Okay.
And today. And then, you're not going to get out in time today to report, but you need to be there first thing in the morning
Okay.
before 9 o'clock. And let me make sure I've covered everything. Did I cover everything, Mr. Medina?
You did, Your Honor.
Okay, ma'am, you have 30 days to appeal the order of the court in both cases, and if you can't afford a lawyer, I'll appoint one for you.
Okay.
Good luck, ma'am. Thank you.
ma'am, so much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. So you see him and then her. You see him first.
Who is next?
Erica,
Okay. And we have Miss Erica
Yes.
Cook present, which is
Don't
23
say
CF 2487.
Your Honor, Steve Medina with Erica S. Cook, 23 CF 2487. I just inherited this file. I went through the correspondence and the file as well as I could last night. Would the state advise as to what the state's offer is so Ms. Cook can understand the state's position?
Yes, Mr. Medina. Ms. Cook has basically failed to participate in the supervision process, so our recommendation is either 1129 county jail or 12-1 DOC waiving all prior credit.
What was that?
Either 1129 county jail or 12-1 DOC, and it would require waiving prior credit.
Either way, you would want her to waive prior credit?
Yes, sir, and I'd like it to be incarcerated. It's given the lack of participation that we've seen.
Your Honor, based on what she told me, she may want a BOP evidentiary, but I'm going to, I think it's well served with her if I meet with her before she makes that decision.
Sure.
It's not her fault that the public defenders got switched through no fault of hers, but also through no fault of mine. And I will be going to talk to her as soon as I can. I know
Okay.
she's unhappy, but I'm going to do my best.
Okay, and
Soon as she will enter a denial, and if we could put it on the March date, Your Honor.
March 17th at 9 o'clock. And I'm also noting that Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office has a request for $226.05. Just putting that out there. Yeah, 226.05 transportation, just so that everybody's aware.
3/17 at 9 a.m.
Right, March 17th, 9 o'clock will be our next hearing, okay?
Your Honor, I'm handing her a card.
Okay.
And as I stated, I will come to see her as soon as I can.
All right, that sounds good. Thank you. I'd be happy to put my recitation of the procedure of the case on the record if you need me to.
I don't
I
think
have
it's
extensive
necessary.
notes.
She's
Okay.
disappointed, and I will come
Okay.
see her and discuss the facts and law with her, Your Honor.
Okay, March 17th is our next court date. Thank you.
Next
When I
up
can.
is Kimberly Lovelace.
Okay. All right, let me get to Ms. Lovelace's cases. That would be case numbers 24 CF 1074, 25 CF 381, and 23 CF 2152.
Your Honor, Steve Medina with Ms. Lovelace. The state's recommendation is the PO recommendation of Keaton, bars to bed. We're going to get her evaluated for Keaton. It is a state-sanctioned facility, but the officer advises that it still needs to go through an evaluation process. We should be able to readily accomplish that by March 17th.
Okay.
So I would like to enter a denial in her cases. We're going to get her evaluated for Keaton as soon as possible, and hopefully can get a Keaton resolution on March 17, Your Honor.
All right, and that's March 17th at 9 o'clock is your next court date. Okay, thank you.
Rex Swayman.
Do you want me to write it down for you?
No,
Okay, thank you.
Next up out of order is going to be Brian Corum.
Okay,
Your Honor, Brian Corum is just approaching. His mother has been here all day, and this is a Phoenix House status.
yes.
The court has by now is well aware my understanding is there's some sort of lockdown at Phoenix House.
Flu, they're in
Flu.
quarantine for flu for the next few weeks is my understanding. I'll defer to Officer Howell, she may have better information.
I have no information, I apologize.
No, yesterday, I think that was, it was either yesterday or one day last week that we were told that they're not accepting anybody new for the next few weeks because they have flu going on. So that's because there's somebody else that we saw recently that's waiting to get in there, but that's the reason.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, I do have Mr. Corum's case numbers. Let me put those on the record. 25 CF 1491 and 25 CF 1878. I see that Mr. Corum pled last month. and is waiting to go to Phoenix House, but it's my understanding they have been in quarantine for the flu for the past several weeks. It's going to be a couple more weeks from what I've heard. And I
Thank
think that
you.
was announced yesterday, I just cannot remember right now, in a different case. So,
I'm sorry.
yeah, let's put Mr. Corum on our next court date so I can stay on top of it and monitor to make sure that you do get there when they start transporting again. Okay?
That's going to be March 17th at
March
9 a.m.?
17th at 9 o'clock, but hopefully, Mr. Corum, you'll be gone to Phoenix House before then. Okay?
That won't slow you up on getting to Phoenix House, assuming a bed's available. They'll
Yeah,
come and pick you
going
up.
over 6 months, being in jail, or being in the county jail 6 months already, so it's, yeah, it's,
What do you want me to do about that?
oh, no, it's something, it's been 6 months already, and that's a 2 years probation, they usually kill the 2 years probation, but, yeah, I don't know what was going on, somebody else said something about the quarantine there, but I don't know, there's not much we can do about it.
Yeah, I know there are several people who are waiting to go, and they're just not transporting because they have got flu going on in Phoenix House right now, and they're not bringing anybody new in to get exposed. They're trying to quarantine. So
Thank you, Your Honor.
that's what I was advised yesterday. Thank you, sir.
Christian
Thank
Clark is
you.
up next.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms.
Oh,
ma'am. Just
Mr.
one second.
Corum's mom just said thank you to Mr. McGee.
Yes, Ms. Corum, thank you. Your Honor, I'm getting Mr. Clark's.
Okay, this
here.
is Mr. Christian Clark, 2019 CF 2960. I saw you by accident a few weeks ago whenever you were transported, and here we are today. So we're here on violation of probation arraignment in 2019 CF 2960.
Ma'am, it appears that this may be just a monetary issue, and I think Mr. Medina has an update for us.
Your Honor, Steve Medina with Christian D. Clark in 19 CF 2960. I believe that his significant other, who's in the court and been here all day, has provided proof to state probation that he's all paid up, zero balance.
Yes.
Probation can confirm it's zero balance.
Okay.
And I think under those circumstances, the state may have an announcement.
Yes, ma'am. At this time, based on probation's recommendation, which was originally to pay up and then terminate, the state will withdraw the violation and recommend termination of probation successfully.
Okay, so, so is the state withdrawing or dismissing, or does it matter?
Your Honor, we'll dismiss the VOP.
Okay.
We believe he's made the efforts he needs to make.
All right, and is probation, did I hear you correctly, terminated successfully?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, congratulations, sir. Not only is your violation of probation dismissed, but you are done with probation.
Yes, ma'am, so I'm going home tonight.
As soon as you can get back to the jail, I mean, we got a lot more
Yes,
people to
ma'am.
work through, but when you
ma'am.
get back to the jail, now does he have to have a GPS or anything
Not
attached?
anymore.
No, ma'am, he is done with that.
Okay, unless you have a hold somewhere else, there is nothing holding you up once you get back and get processed, okay, to get out.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Take care.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks for coming. Good luck.
Jason Carpenter is up next. Yes, sir.
Your Honor, Steve Medina for Jason L. Carpenter, 25 CF 1815. As the court is aware, I think he has a private lawyer in 2 or 3 other cases.
Yes,
We filed a motion to produce additional discovery. I
Yes.
have discussed that matter with Assistant State Attorney Gaynor, and I have agreed, if it's acceptable to the state and the court, that we would, the state expects that it will be able to provide that discovery by the end of next week. So I would just like to continue the motion for additional discovery until the next pretrial of April 15, and then by then it'll probably be moved.
okay. So we will just continue that hearing on the defendant's motion to produce additional discovery. It was filed on February 2nd, and you're just continuing it to the
And technically the pretrial, but we know we won't have argument on it, but basically it should be resolved. I'll file, if I get everything and I'm super comfortable about that, then I'll file a notice to withdraw the motion. But if there's any ambiguity, we'll address it not comically, but with comedy.
Okay,
Not that kind of comedy.
Gotcha.
And you know what I'm trying to say. We'll
so-
see you on April 15th.
yes, all of Mr. Carpenter's cases are set for April 15th for pretrial, and I'll see you then. Thank you, sir.
DeAndre Blackman is up next.
Comedy, not comedy. Steve Medina with DeAndre Blackman and 15 CF 2266. And for the benefit of the court and Mr. Blackman, basically, because I had so many cases on today's docket and I've been in court almost every day for, it seems like a week and a half, I had reached out to the state attorney's office representatives, and basically I'm anticipating this is a prison offer because otherwise we would have been able to work something out probably. But would the state indicate what the state's position is?
You are correct, sir. We were looking at a DOC offer, given his continued lack of cooperation and compliance.
Do you have it, is it
I
guidelines?
don't have the actual guidelines here, sir. I'm sorry. I only have part of the file.
I mean, I can pull up, I think I have the
But it
guidelines.
is a DOC offer.
Yes, sir, it is. There was a new failure to register that was originally involved.
Your Honor, given the situation, I think he may have on January 13th, 2026, already entered a denial. I have, just for the court's consideration, I have reached out to Assistant State Attorney Basso asking for a few things. It looks like it's not going to be worked out without some sort of proceeding other than a plea deal, in all likelihood. I've asked for an offer, and I've asked for the score sheet, and I've also asked for the Facebook profile, etc., that Officer Doobie references in the VOP report. There's a Facebook profile, a friend listing,
Okay,
search results, proof of date of the Facebook profile being uploaded and or updated. So these are kind of bricks and mortar that we need to have a VOP evidentiary hearing, with a lot on the line for the defendant potentially. So
Yes, ma'am, I did receive that request yesterday, and I will get on it just as soon as we can get out of here.
okay. And Mr. Medina, there is an old score sheet in the file. It was filed on February 23rd, 2024, in case you wish to refer to that from a previous.
can the court indicate what back then it was?
Well, yes, that was, now I don't know what the violation was back then, because there had been,
Right, it's not saying it's
Right.
controlling in any way.
so, there were 12 points added. Must have been a new law, but there were 12 points added to the score sheet for the VOP. The total sentence points at that time was 123.4. But again, 12 of that it was resolved
Yes,
in
you're right. Back then, what was the stated lowest permissible prison sentence?
71.55 months.
All right, so we're into a significant amount of DOC time potentially being in peril, so we'll just have to get that Facebook profile and probably go to VOP evidentiary. But if we can continue to March 17,
Yes.
we'll assess the status and go from there.
Right, I'm noting this is the fourth VOP. So we will set the case for March 17th at 9 o'clock. I just wanted to bring up that score sheet. It's an old one, but if you wanted to look at one, there's an old one in the file.
Yes, Judge, I'm sure we'll be getting it forthrightly.
Okay.
Ms. Basso always provides it. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.
Xavier Ber is up next.
Okay. And Mr. Blackman's case was 2015 CF 2266 that we just finished, and Mr. Xavier Boyer's case number is 25 CF 201, and he is present.
And Your Honor, he also has a new law case.
Yes.
Set for March 12th arraignment. I doubt the information's been filed yet?
I think this is-
26 CF 240?
Brand new.
I did file that,
Oh.
just in hopes possibly there was the global resolution. The offer though, including that case in this case's guidelines, his lowest permissible sentence is 15.68 months.
And I've advised him, that was the state's offer at this time. We would go ahead and, he would go ahead and enter a denial in the VOP. If we can go ahead and waive formal arraignment and enter a not guilty plea, I don't think we need that March 12th date. But we are going to have to figure out how best to defend him in the new law case, which I'll be getting discovery in the normal course, Your Honor, I'm sure. There is, however, one positive note is that my understanding is he's going to go observe drug court later today.
Yes, ma'am.
Good.
So I'm not saying I've not even
Right.
broached that topic with Assistant State Attorney Gaynor, but that might be a good thing for him, and Judge Ward really will look at that, I'm sure, and we'll go from there.
Sounds good. The new law case number is 26 CF 240. So we're doing arraignment today. A not guilty plea has been entered. That way we can take the case off of the arraignment docket, which is March 12th. So that can be removed. That saves you one court date. Then we can set,
I think everything on April 15.
right, the new law is already set for April 13th. We can move it to the 15th.
Yes, Your
And
Honor.
we will set this VOP 25 CF 201 also for April 15th so that both cases are on the same day of April 15th at 9 o'clock.
And then meanwhile, if anything develops promising on drug court, we'll advise the court, and this, of course, the state will have to be fully supportive of that if it were to happen.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Hamilton Boykin is up next.
All right, that is case number 24 CF 356.
Your Honor, Mr. Boykin is before the court. I've reached out to Assistant State Attorney Gaynor. I've relayed to Mr. Boykin the news that the state's position is 11 months, 29 days, Okaloosa County Jail was the state's offer. He had counteroffered 6 months. This was a alleged use of a vape, not a narcotic vape, but a rule violation alleged with Haven House that resulted in his being expelled, if that's the word, but discharged without successfully completing Haven House. So right now, may I just have a moment? with
Sure.
him? I think Mr. Boykin may have entered a denial. Is this his first time out felony arraignment?
This is, yes, today's the violation of probation arraignment. There's one allegation. The affidavit was filed on December 23rd, 2025.
Your Honor, we need some time to discuss it, so
Okay.
we'll enter a denial today, and if we can stay, if the court will permit us to put on March 17th.
March
17th.
17th. March 17th, 9 o'clock is our next court date. Okay? Thank
William
you.
Crandall is up next. Right this way, sir.
Okay. You want me to write it down for you?
Absolutely.
Thank Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Dean.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. All right, so we have Mr. William Charles Crandall is next, 24 CF 1977.
Your Honor, the court may be aware, but we have moved for continuation of tomorrow's VOP evidentiary hearing.
Yes.
The Public Defender's Office, as we represented in that motion, it was filed on my behalf when I was out in surgery on Friday. We are awaiting a report from Dr. Zeman that is important to him making a final decision on what he wants to do and will help us and maybe be beneficial to the state and the court. So I'm asking that we, if the court maybe has not already entered that order, is that he not have to come back tomorrow? Okay.
I haven't, I brought it with me.
Yes, Judge. We do not need to come back tomorrow as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, so let me ask this, and I know this is from previous. Do y'all think you're going to need 2 hours for the VOP evidentiary hearing?
I think now, based on what I'm thinking now, it's probably more likely to be in 1 hour rather than a 2 hour situation.
Okay,
That was I think it's going to be 1 hour will be satisfactory.
okay, the reason I ask is because the proposed date in the order continuing is March 19th at 2:30. That's on an arraignment date, and you know, I mean, if last week was any indication of how long arraignments can take, I'm just hesitant to set
Yes.
anything lengthy on the
Yes.
afternoon of an arraignment date. So if you, yeah, I'm just looking to see.
I would expect we'd have all our, because that's a month from now, we should have everything by, I mean, if we want to go a little before that or a little after that, that should be fine.
Well, I see that we have that morning, this is March 19th. We have something scheduled, it might be, it's competency related in a different case, but it's the only thing that I'm seeing right now on the morning of March 19th. It's one of your cases. It's Mr. Caleb Bowman.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you think that's going to take a long time?
No, not at all, Your Honor.
Then what I'd rather do is, if we're going to have an evidentiary hearing, put it in the morning on March 19th instead of the afternoon. So,
Yes, Your Honor.
and let's see, who is the Assistant State Attorney on that?
That's me, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Ferris. All right, so how do you look for the morning of March 19th?
That's fine.
Okay, well then let's do that then.
Would Your Honor, do we say 10 a.m. or how do you?
Let's just say 9 o'clock and then we'll get to it when we get to it.
Okay.
Okay, because there are going to be other things set, but. So March 19th, 9 o'clock, and this is a VOP evidentiary hearing for, I'm going to put down 1 hour. So we will not be setting the March 17th usual date, unless you need me to. Do you need the March 17th date as well? That's usually just sort of a, kind of a docket day type.
I don't think so, Judge.
Okay, we will only set March 19th, 9 o'clock, evidentiary hearing. I've written down 1 hour.
Yes,
So
Judge.
Mr. Crandall does not need to be transported tomorrow.
Right, exactly, Your Honor.
We can take him off the list for tomorrow.
Thank you, ma'am.
And Your Honor, I think no matter what, even if we don't need the VOP evidentiary hearing, we may end up having a sentencing hearing.
That's fine.
And we can use the
We
time
can-
effectively.
However you wish to use the time on March 19th at 9 o'clock is up to y'all.
Your Honor, if I might just say it for the record, that I know we were continued until tomorrow because our probation officer had a conflict with I think it was February 12th originally, so I haven't checked with
That's fine.
Officer Mobley, but if that happens, we'll cancel,
If you-
work it out.
Yeah, if you
get
need to
something
move
else.
it, that's fine. I'm just hesitant to put anything lengthy on the afternoon in an arraignment day.
Yes, Judge.
Okay, I have the order here.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I've changed the time, and here it is. So I actually have a list about people to take off the list for tomorrow. So, doesn't matter if you, okay.
Your Honor, I'm making a note, we're gonna also, again, we have no stipulation, and I don't know what Dr. Zeman's report is gonna say, but I'm gonna go ahead and get Mr. Crandall evaluated for Keaton and Phoenix House, just so we have those options if they will accept it.
All right. So I do want to mention that there are several VOP allegations in this case, one of which is a new law out of Escambia. So, and there's a request for transportation from Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office in the amount of $106.31. And there's also a 24-month suspended sentence in this case. So just so everybody's aware of all the details.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Sure, thank you. March 19th at 9 o'clock.
Jeffrey Crump is up next.
Okay. That is case number 21, CF 2328, Jeffrey Crump. He is present.
Your Honor, I need to rearrange my files for a moment.
Sure, go
if I can
ahead.
have your indulgence.
You go right that way.
Your Honor, as I stated, there are many files that I just received, and I went through them last night to the best of my ability. I think, does the state have an offer for Mr. Crump?
It's gonna be a significant DOC offer. His original lowest permissible sentence was 57 months, and he got a downward departure in this case, so it's gonna be
Okay, Your Honor,
something significant, for sure. He might even be PRR. I'll have to triple check that, Your Honor. He just got out of DOC.
The amended VOP affidavit was filed on October 2nd. It has 6 allegations. Do you need me to read those out?
No, Your Honor, we'll just enter a denial.
Okay.
And I will I will go meet with Mr. Cronk as soon as I can. Could we get just without subpoenas, March 17 at 9 a.m.?
Yes, March 17th at 9 o'clock will be our next court date. Thank you, sir.
You want me to write it down for you?
March 17th at 9 a.m.
Yes.
Judge, Ms. W was.
Oh,
wondering if she could
okay.
take her plea deal really quickly.
Sure, come on
If I'm
up.
taking a plea, I have to deposition at the club.
Sure, come on up. All right, let me get to that case.
This is Shakayia Dunn in 25 CF 802.
Yes, just once.
It is a plea to a PTI.
All right.
How may I
And-
approach?
Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, Ms. Dunn, if you'll please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth? If so, say, "I do."
I do.
Thank you, ma'am. You can put your hand down, and if you'll just state your name.
Shakayia Dunn.
Thank you, Ms. Dunn. You're here in 25 CF 802 on one charge of install or use of tracking devices, apps illegally. And I believe that's a third-degree felony with a maximum penalty of 5 years state prison. Have you had a chance to talk to your lawyer about that charge and any possible defenses?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Have you discussed the plea agreement and the pretrial intervention agreement with your lawyer?
Yes.
Did you read and sign both agreements?
Yes.
All right. And is that your signature on the last page of the plea agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
And then I'm looking at the pretrial intervention agreement, and is that your signature on the last page of that agreement?
Yes.
All right. Do you understand the rights that you give up when you enter a plea?
Yes.
Do you understand you're giving up your right to go to trial?
Yes.
All right. Are you entering the plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
Is anyone forcing you or threatening you?
No.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what is in these agreements?
No.
Are you satisfied with the services of your lawyer?
Yes.
Did she answer all of your questions?
Yes.
Have you had any drugs, alcohol, medicine, any type of substance in the last 24 hours?
No.
Is there any DNA that the state or defense are aware of?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. I do find a sufficient factual basis based on my review of the arrest report And Ms. Dunn, do you understand if you're not a U.S. citizen, it's possible you could be deported as a result of the plea?
Yes.
All right. And how do you plead to the charge of install or use of an illegal tracking device or app?
No contest.
I accept your plea. I find it was freely and voluntarily entered. In accordance with your agreements, you'll go into the pretrial intervention program for a period of 18 months. There are terms and conditions of that program. They are spelled out in your agreements, and one of those is $1,700 to restitution with minimum monthly payments. That's just one of the terms and conditions. I know you've gone over this and read it. So this is a fantastic opportunity. If you comply with the program and you complete everything, you pay everything, you don't have any further charges or any violations of the rules, then the state will dismiss your case. If you don't comply or you have a new charge or you violate the agreement, then you will come straight back to me for sentencing. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't expect to see you back. I'm sure you'll be
No, you won't.
successful. This is a wonderful opportunity. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. So you need to see Officer Howell, who is sitting right there on the front row.
Okay.
You can go see her right now, and then, does she need to report tomorrow
I
too?
would prefer her come today if she could.
Today.
I gave
So
her the
when-
paperwork, Your Honor. Probation gave it to me. I gave her the address and location so she can go as soon as she leaves court.
Excellent. So see Officer Howell, who's right over there,
Okay.
and then you'll leave here and go straight to probation today,
Okay.
okay?
All right, thank you.
Good luck. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, and this is the PTI agreement. This has been signed. And Ms. Dunn's case number, if I didn't announce it already, is 25 CF 802.
Davis is in the hospital.
Judge,
Yeah.
just so you know, I'm sorry, Preston Davis.
Yes?
He's supposed to be up next. He was transported, but he had chest pains, so he was transported to the hospital. He's still there.
Oh, gosh.
So he was here, he didn't refuse, but he's no longer in the building.
Okay, let me make a note of that. Thank you. I hope he's all right. Let me just make a note on my docket.
Your Honor, could we have the public defender appointed for him, just in case that's what slowed up my not having a file?
Yes, it looks like, well, if the public defender is not already appointed in Mr. Davis's cases, and I'm going to read out the case numbers, I am appointing the
you,
Office
Your
of the
Honor.
Public Defender, and the case numbers are 23 CF 199, 25 CF 522, and 25 CF 524, and his name is Preston Davis. So I am just making a note about he had to go to the hospital.
Steve, Jared Dawson's over next.
Okay,
So-
thank you.
Would you like to set Mr. Davis's cases for the March date? Are you going to enter a denial, or do you want to wait and do that and arraign him?
I think he needs to come to court. There's a 10-year suspended sentence that
Yeah.
Ms. Basso's seeking to execute, so he needs to be present.
We will just continue the arraignment to March 17th. Now, if he gets out of the hospital, would he come back to the courthouse? Or,
Oh, I don't believe so, Judge.
Okay.
To be honest, he's been there, I think, almost all day. He was here at 9 o'clock. He was transported almost immediately, so.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
think He'll be back today.
okay, so
I've known him from before to have a lot of health issues.
do you want to put him on the March 17th date then?
I think so, Your Honor.
Okay, so we will just reset the arraignment in all three cases for March 17th at 9 o'clock.
If he's released back to the jail tonight, I can see if maybe we can use Zoom. I don't know if that's acceptable in this case, but I can ask that.
That would be
I mean,
fine.
who knows, by March 17th, but I think if it's better for the inmate, given his health problems,
Yeah.
I would request that we try to do it by Zoom. Maybe the court could make a minute record that Zoom is permitted, or?
Yes, Zoom is permitted.
Tomorrow or for the March 17th?
Oh, would you like him tomorrow, Mr. Medina?
If he's released, yes.
Yeah, if he gets out of,
So it would be like in 9 a.m. tomorrow, or when?
I can't give a specific time, but.
Yeah, I just don't want to, I have a
that's fine.
surgeon post-op appointment myself at 3 p.m. tomorrow, so.
Be in the morning, if the
I
jail.
can- All I can do is ask, yep.
Okay, I don't want to inconvenience the jail, but if they could.
That's great, and I'll just make sure to have those notes with me. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, I'll make a note as well. So,
Is that okay with you,
What
Ms.
time?
Boss?
I'm sorry.
It'd be 9 AM tomorrow if they can arrange it, because Ms. Bossa is not available in the afternoon.
oh,
Actually, ma'am, well, I thought I had a 9 o'clock hearing with you in the morning, but apparently it's at 2:30, which I'm not going to object to, by the way. It's an early term request. So I will be available at both, sir.
Well,
Unfortunately now.
if you would like to appear by Zoom tomorrow as well, since it's such short notice on the morning, we're just trying to, since Mr. Davis had you in the hospital, if he's
I'll be here in
available.
the morning for Mr. Claycomb.
Yeah, and I just
Oh.
don't want to be on the docket at 2:30 in the afternoon, because I've got to.
Yeah, let's do it in the morning then,
at
ma'am.
3.
I've got to be here for Mr. Claycomb anyway.
Okay,
And
so.
then in the afternoon, just devise support, I'm not objecting.
All right, so
I'm sure he'll be
Mr.
here.
Davis will be tomorrow morning, if he is out of the hospital and available by Zoom from the jail. That's February 19th, 9 o'clock,
Thank
Zoom for his arraignment. And why don't we go ahead and just set the March 17th date
Yes, Judge.
also at 9
Yes.
o'clock, just in case he's not available tomorrow?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so all of his cases are March 17th and also hopefully tomorrow.
Thank you.
Jared Dawson is up next.
Okay.
Your Honor, my understanding is Mr. Dawson's here on a Phoenix House status.
Yes, this is Mr. Jarrett Dawson Jr., 25 CF 767, 25 CF 768, and 25 CF 769, and Mr. Dawson is present. Mr. Dawson, you are probably the third or fourth person I've seen in the last couple days on a status of Phoenix House, and what I have been told is they are on lockdown due to the flu, and they're not transporting anybody for the next couple of weeks. That's what I was told. I think it was yesterday in court for someone else. So the reason you're here in court today is when somebody's waiting to go to a program, I like to monitor to make sure they actually get there. So sometimes there's a paperwork problem and we need to know about it so we can fix it. But in your situation, from what I understand, it's a quarantine situation with the flu that's in Phoenix House right now. So it's going to be a couple of weeks at least before they come get anybody. There are several people in jail waiting to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set another status, and that's going to be March 17th. I hope you're not still with us here on March 17th, but that way I can keep tabs on it, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you,
Thank you, Honor.
sir. That's March 17th at 9 o'clock for status of Phoenix House. Hopefully we will not need that court date.
Clifford Dove is up next.
Okay, Mr. Clifford Dove is present. That's 23 CF 1255.
Your Honor, Steve Medina for Mr. Dove. He and I haven't met. I just received the file, went through it last night. Would the state be able to tell us what the state's position is?
The state's recommending jail time. I do not in a position to say how much jail time at this moment.
May I have just a moment, Your Honor? Dove is just going to enter denial today. I'm going to meet with him. He's had some mental health issues in the past that I want to discuss with him, as well as the overall situation. We may be able to work it out. Can we put him down for March 17th?
March 17th at 9 o'clock.
And I do know there was a reference to mental health court, and I think it was like the last line of the probation recommendation. The one problem I see is that my understanding is he typically lives in Escambia County, isn't that correct?
That's where I was up in there.
Yes, so I think mental health court here, as well as the fact that it's on a VOP, and they're usually not inclined to take mental health court VOPs only. Does anybody have any information on that?
This is second VOP too.
Second VOP, so, Your Honor, if we could just bring it back March 17th.
Okay, so this is a denial, and we will set the case for March 17th at 9 o'clock.
And Your Honor, I pulled out the score sheet. The offer would be a guideline offer of 16.35 months.
Oh, okay, it is 16.35. Well, all the more reason that we will meet and decide how best to advance his position. Right?
All right. Thank you.
Rolando Martinez up next, right to swear, sir.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Your Honor, we have an agreement worked out for Mr. Rolando Martinez. Rolando S. Martinez approaching in 20 CF 967.
All right. 2020 CF 967, the defendant is present.
And Your Honor, we have a signed agreement, and Mr. Martinez has a total score that is he's not scoring prison, it's 42 months. This is his first violation on a really...
42 points, Steve.
42 points.
Yeah,
sorry.
not 42 months, 42 points.
42
yes.
points.
Total sentence
It's
points.
42 points. I'm so sorry, Judge.
No
I
problem.
apologize to Mr. Martinez for startling him. This is his first violation. He started probation in 20 CF, and I think the probation recommendation reflects that he's been doing really good. And I noticed, he's just doing so much better than he was 5 years ago. But anyway, I'm very glad that we're working this out. But it's the client's decision. We have a good deal worked out for him.
Okay, and I'm looking at the VOP affidavit filed on December 16th, 2025. It contains one allegation, which is a new law offense of driving without a valid driver's license, and that was from Gulf Breeze Police Department, and the date of arrest is December 11th, 2025 in Santa Rosa County. So just so you know what the allegation is.
Yes, Your Honor, he understands the violation. May I approach?
Yes.
Yes,
Thank
42 points, not 42 months.
Thank you very much. All right, Mr. Martinez, if you'll just raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth? If so, say, I do.
I do.
Thank you. You can put your hand down. And I'm Judge Clark, if you'll just tell me your name.
My name is Rolando Scott Martinez.
Thank you. You're here in case 2020 CF 967 on the one allegation you violated your probation, and I just read out what the violation allegation is. And have you had a chance to talk to your lawyer about the allegation?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, have you discussed the plea agreement with your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you read and sign the agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that your signature on the back?
Yes, it is, ma'am.
All right, do you understand the rights that you give up when you admit a violation?
I do, ma'am.
You understand you have the right to have a hearing and make the state prove the allegation, and you're giving up that right?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
All right. And are you entering, well, is anybody forcing you or threatening you to make you admit it?
No, ma'am.
What about, has anybody promised you anything other than what's showing on the agreement?
No, ma'am.
All right. Are you satisfied with the services of your lawyer?
I am, ma'am.
Okay. And have you had any drugs, alcohol, medicine, or any type of substance in the last 24 hours?
No, ma'am.
All right. I have a score sheet in front of me, and it shows 42 total sentence points. Any objections?
No, Your Honor.
All right. And sir, are you admitting the allegation that you violated your probation?
I am, ma'am.
I accept your admission. I find it was freely and voluntarily made. In accordance with your agreement, the court finds you guilty of violating your probation based on your admission. You've been previously adjudicated guilty of the underlying charge. Probation is revoked and terminated. You're sentenced to 60 days in the Okaloosa County Jail, and per the agreement, you're waiving all prior credit. Is that correct?
I am, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So does that mean the 60 days starts running today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And there will be the following additional fees and costs, in addition to whatever was imposed at the original sentencing. $100 VOP cost of prosecution fee, $150 cost of defense, that includes the $50 application fee, and all of your outstanding or unpaid monetary obligations, fees, costs, whatever they are, will go to collections if they're not paid off within 6 months after you get out of jail. So if you don't pay them off and they go to collections, that's going to probably suspend your driver's license. If you need more time before the 6 months runs out, go see the clerk. They'll get with you on a payment plan, okay, that you can keep your license as long as you make the payments.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and you have 30 days to appeal the order of the court, and if you can't afford a lawyer, I'll appoint one for you, and good luck, sir. Let me just check and make sure. Okay, making sure I wasn't forgetting anything. Did I cover everything?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, great. Thank you. Let me just sign this score sheet.
Luke Molton is up next.
Your Honor, Mr. Luke M. Molton is before the court, 25 CF 41.
All right, this is Mr. Molton.
Yes, Your Honor, and he also has a misdemeanor case. He's signing the agreement that we've previously been over. I'll read the case number in just a second. We're resolving a new law misdemeanor case 26 MM 83 along with the 25 CF 41. It's a 25 CF 41 is obviously in felony court before Your Honor, but he had originally pled out to misdemeanors, so he's resolving the misdemeanor VOPs and the new law misdemeanor case, Your Honor.
What is that new law case again?
26 MM 83.
Okay.
And there has been I did check, and there was a information entered.
All right.
So he will go ahead and plead no contest on that at the appropriate time. May I approach with the agreement, Your Honor?
Yes.
And as I stated, because of the, it just involves misdemeanors, there is no score sheet, Your Honor.
All right.
May I approach, Judge?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Is that a 6060?
Yes,
Okay.
Judge, I tried, every time I tried to make it better of a 6, it got worse.
Okay,
It's
I'm going
60.
to, just in case, I'm going to write 60 up here and draw an arrow.
You knew what you were doing, huh?
All right. So, Mr. Molton, if you'll just raise your right hand, do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth? If so, say I do.
I do.
Thank you, sir. You can put your hand down. If you'll just tell me your name, please.
Luke Matthew Molton.
All right. And in case 25 CF 41, it's alleged that you violated your probation. There were multiple allegations. Mr. Medina, would you like me to read them out? Or
Your Honor, I think that he certainly understands that he violated his probation, but may I have just a moment with you,
Sure.
Judge? I'll make sure. Your Honor, I have been over it. In fact, Mr. Molton, he advises that he thinks that he also violated or would have violated with respect to the new law case.
Yes.
But the VOP report, I think the affidavit was prepared primarily based on failure to report type issues, which he's going ahead and admitting.
Yes.
He's obviously pleading no contest on the new law. We don't need to await an amended VOP.
Right.
It's a deal. And then beyond that, it was cost of supervision and fine and court costs, which he's not contesting.
Right, yes, this VOP affidavit was before the new law, so it doesn't include the new law, but I'm sure if they updated it, they'd probably include that, but it's not in there right now. So, Mr. Molton, I think I swore you in, and I think you stated your name, but have you had a chance to talk to your lawyer about the allegations that you violated your probation in 25 CF 41?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and have you had a chance to talk to your lawyer about the charge in 26 MM 83?
Yes, ma'am.
I believe that's one count of possession of drug paraphernalia, which is a first-degree misdemeanor with a maximum penalty of 1 year in jail. Okay. Have you had a chance to talk to your lawyer about this agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you read and sign the agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that your signature on the back?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you understand the rights you give up when you admit to a violation of probation and also when you enter a plea to your new charge?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you're giving up your right to have a trial in your new case. You're also giving up your right to have a contested hearing in the violation of probation case.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Are you entering the plea in your new misdemeanor case freely and voluntarily today?
Yes, ma'am.
Is anybody either forcing you or threatening you to either admit the violation in 25 CF 41 or to enter a plea in your new misdemeanor?
No.
Has anybody promised you anything to make you do either of those things?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the services of your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
Did he answer all of your questions?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you had any drugs, alcohol, medicine, any type of substance in the last 24 hours?
No, ma'am.
All right, and is there any DNA in the new case that anybody is aware of?
Not to our knowledge, Your Honor.
Okay. And is there a stipulation as to a factual basis for 26 MM 83?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And Mr. Molton, if you're not a U.S. citizen, do you understand that the plea could subject you to deportation?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So in 25 CF 41, are you admitting the allegations that you violated your probation?
Yes, ma'am.
I accept your admission. I find it was freely and voluntarily given. And in 26 MM 83, how do you plead to one count of possession of drug paraphernalia?
No contest.
I accept your plea. I find it was freely and voluntarily entered. In accordance with your agreement, there's already been an adjudication of guilt in 25 CF 41 of the two underlying misdemeanor charges. Probation, well, first of all, I do find you're guilty of violating your probation based on your admission, and your probation is revoked and terminated in that case. You are sentenced to 60 days in the Okaloosa County Jail on each count, concurrent with credit for time served. And I'll get to the costs and fees in just a minute on that one. As to the misdemeanor case, 26 MM 83, there will be an adjudication of guilt as charged, and you are sentenced to 30 days in the Okaloosa County Jail. In that case, concurrent. So all counts, both cases are concurrent with credit for time served. In your VOP case, that's the CF case, you've got a $100 cost of prosecution fee and a $150 cost of defense fee. That includes the application fee. In the misdemeanor case, 26 MM 83, the court costs are $270 plus 50? Okay, $270 court cost plus a $50 public defender fee. And all of your outstanding financial obligations in both cases, that includes anything previously imposed in your CF case that's not paid. Anything you owe in either case will go to collections if you don't pay it within 6 months after you get out of jail. And then if it goes to collections, it's probably going to suspend your driver's license until you pay it. If you need more time, go see the clerk. They will give you a payment plan so that your license doesn't get suspended as long as you comply with it. And you'll have 30 days to appeal the orders of the court. And if you cannot afford a lawyer, I will appoint one for you. And let me make sure I've covered everything. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Good luck to you.
All right, please, sir.
We have that gentleman in the book here?
So from my understanding, he was gonna be seen via Zoom.
Let me just put on the record, Mr. Preston Davis, we had talked a few minutes ago about him appearing by Zoom tomorrow. I've been informed, he will not be able to. He will probably
Be in the
still.
hospital still.
Yes, so let me call out his case number so that we have a clear record, and we will leave him on the March 17th date, but
Yes,
his
Judge.
case numbers are 23 CF 199, 25 CF 522, and 25 CF 524. He will not be appearing tomorrow, February 19th at 9 o'clock on Zoom. He's not going to be able to. So we will leave him set for his arraignment on his VOPs for March 17th at 9 o'clock.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Sure. Okay.
Judge, the last one that I have is Nicholas Colasso, but again, I was under the assumption he was appearing via Zoom.
Oh, I didn't even turn on the Zoom. Would you like me to?
Our transport guy, JJ, he said that he can text the jail just to verify that they can get him on Zoom. So if you want to just.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know, so I can.
Did we have Brooks on the docket for today? Kenneth Brooks,
Do you have a case number?
25 CF 2056. I had a file for him, and I may have put it in the wrong place.
Looks like he took a plea on February 12th.
So last week.
Okay. And did that resolve the 25 CF 2056 VOP? Did it resolve the felony petty theft? And I probably did it, and I probably just can't remember. 26 CF 444?
Yes, that was the case that was set that day, and then.
Okay, so we resolved him. Okay, thank you.
So is the only case you have left for us?
Yes, ma'am?
Okay, so I did
What
not
day
know I
did
was
we
supposed
clean
to.
out?
The 12th.
Thank you. I'll just notate my file. Thank you.
So I didn't know I was needing to get Zoom going for Mr. Carasso. So, let me try to get that going just in case.
May I approach?
Sure.
Yes.